Hey YouTube, Volcanic here, and I'm back. I just wanted to show you, do a quick couple little updates. First of all, I wanted to show off, since I was having my coffee this morning, I was thinking, hey, I don't think I've ever showed my Star Wars mugs to you guys. I got these are applause mugs. I got these back in, I believe, 95, when the movies first came out. Yep, 1995. Not good for a dishwasher or microwave, like it says on the bottom. My Boba Fett's been handling nice. I use this one the most. It's kind of weird, and you know, he's held up really nice over the years. My Stormtrooper, on the other hand, I've had problems with this one. First of all, he ended up getting a little nick in the front, and the paint is chipping on the side. And sadly, it was really weird. I went to use it one day, and it came apart right there. Now, it's not even glued. It's still, you know, if you put a little weight on it, you can see it lifts up. It's just being held on. I mean, it didn't break on that end. It just cracked up here from the weight of coffee, believe it or not. So I ended up getting a bunk one of these, but I still keep him for decoration. I mean, he looks cool from a distance. Very cool mug. But they had a whole bunch of these in 1995. I was only able to grab the two. I think I got these at Media Play is where I found them. But yep, they were very cool. But here's an update on my YT-1300. First I wanted to go over a couple things like what I've been doing to this thing, because I have no painting skills. I bring this on my own, basically. So what I did to this was, the first thing I did was I painted it all silver. Then I added the reds, then the darker colors, reds, oranges, and stuff like that, because the reds are very bright color and it's a very dark color. So what I wanted to do was add the colors with the silver, and then add the first, I don't even want to say I blackwashed it, because what I did was I put some black paint on it. I let it sit for like a couple minutes, and then I took it and scrubbed the paint off, and whatever was left over stayed on the thing. So that's kind of how I did that. So I did black, but I mainly did the black around these engine ports and up here. Did the most black on this one because I want it to look like it's oil or grease that's running down the side. And then these portholes down here, I painted these the black because I wanted you know, this engine parts, you want grease, or you know, the color black would be in there. So then I did the black wash. Then I went over and did some rust marks. So the black, mainly I wanted to put the red down first so that the red looks like it's beat, you know, so that it's, I'm putting layers of age on here, so what I want to do is some things have to be aged more than other things do, you know what I'm saying? So I'm doing it a weird way. So first I did the silver, then I did some of the red details and black details, then I did a black, kind of a black wash to it, and next up I did a round, kind of like a brown mud wash. And it's kind of hard to see, but yes, this whole thing is coated in brown dirt, so that you know, of course the brown dirt's over the black, so that I keep this in layers. So it's kind of harder to see the brown right now, but that's the way I wanted it. I don't want too much brown, because my final step here is now for the outside. I'm going to put the screens in here. I'm going to finish painting up the last of the detailing. I have to pick up different colors. I need blue, green, yellow, and gold are the next colors I'm going to use, and all those colors I wouldn't have wanted to put on first, because by the time I got through the black washing, the brown washing, and then the rust washing, it's going to kill those colors. So I want to add those colors last. I did the reds first because I want to come out with different tones of red. Like if you look here, you wouldn't think, you know, that red is the same as, say, that red, you know what I mean? So it's the black washing that's giving me different colors of reds in there, that what I was hoping to get. So next up, I put the wires in, I put the screen in, I finished painting up the details, and I need your help for the next step. Now this is a YT-1300. This is not Han Solo's Millennium Falcon at all. This is just a Carillion freighter. I am going to, in a second, post up some pictures of YT-100 paint jobs. And I'd like to get you guys' opinion on what kind of paint to do. Now, the most common one for the YT-1300 is it's got like a star here, and then the stripes come down here and stuff, and blah blah blah. But I'm just not feeling the star. I know the star is very prominent in most of the Carillion ships, but it really feels Dallas Cowboys to me. I feel like it's a football ship once I add that star to it. So I'm thinking about just changing the star to a faction, whether it be Trade Federation, Rebels, Mandalorians, the Hutts, you name it. I'm thinking about doing one of those. Maybe even a Hutt ship. I'm thinking because the Hutts do a lot of smuggling, or maybe a Hondo. So maybe a Hutt symbol right here, those anchors, those boat anchors and stuff here. But I'm going to show a couple patterns, put a little slideshow pictures up, and I'd like you guys to rate on what design you like the best, and what color would you like to see on this ship. And because then next, after I get those stuff on, I'm going to put the design down, and then I'm going to rust wash this thing. I'm going to rust it heavy. I want to have rust in between each groove of the ship. I want to have rust dripping down the sides of these. The rust is going to be the more prominent color. The gray rust, I mean the rust color is going to be the more of a prominent color to this, because you're going to see it on all of these little panels. It's going to bring out all the little detail. So once I rust that, and I got to have the detailing on before the rust part. So, and then that's going to age up my paint job for the detailing, and then it should look like it's in layers, as if, you know, in real life. And then it's going to be the fun part of, you know, putting in hand painting in all the detailing for the thing. And of course my inside is completely too clean, so inside I'm going to start putting some stuff too. I'm kind of thinking I want to get the Chewie sitting at his cantina table, that figure. I think that would look cooler in here than just going with a vintage cantina table. I don't want this to be the Millennium Falcon. I want this to be something unique, different in the Star Wars universe. I also picked up 2 sets of Millennium Falcon stickers, but they're not from the vintage collection. They are from the newer lines, the new Millennium Falcons. So I'm going to have some different stickers that I can put in here, more modern-ish stickers. I'd love to put vintage back in here, but this is no longer a vintage shuttle. You know, I think it looks even cooler than a vintage shuttle now. I'd love to have your opinions on this piece here, and like I said, I never took a painting course or this and that. I just paint what I see in my head, and I would love to see any tips, any ideas, anything you think that I should tone down a bit. I mean, any of the colors that I have in here, I could literally take this into the bathtub and scrub it back down into a brand new silver again. I mean, all this stuff does wash right off with a little bit of scrub. I mean, this was completely black back here, but I scrubbed it down so that it'll be just around the parts. But, you know, you need a lot of black back here. It's the main black is because of, you know, these ports. They put off a lot of soot, and as I show you the pictures, you will see all the pictures. There are pretty much a lot of black coming down off this. So, and I'm not really happy with this amount of black. I think I might even tone this down a bit more, but I'm going to wait until I add the other colors in, because the other colors might pop it out and make the black look less. So, you know, as this, it's real hard painting stuff up when you're doing a lot of stages like this, because you really, it's hard to foresee what it's going to look like. You know, when I first started putting the black on, I'm like, oh no, and then I started putting the brown on. You know, the browns, I got quite a bit of you know, the dirt browns coming through there. But Ethan Agel, you know, brought that up to my attention too. You know, there's too many ships out there that are just blackwashed. That's all they are, is blackwashed. And you know, we want to make it look old and dirty. Why does it always have to be black? I mean, I really like these tones of browns I've used in here with the black, so that we actually look like we have corrosion and, you know, weathering going on here. So that's my dirt color. Now I have to get my rust, and the rust will be in every little groove. You'll see it going around the edge as if this was very old. I still want to tone down a little bit of the black on this side here, and try to enhance you know, rust spots more. You know, like this one right here, I really liked how that came out. Nice and bumpy and rusty. But yep, I got a lot of work to do on this baby, and then once I get the inside done, it's going to be the hard part. My final stage of this project will be the lighting. I got a couple of model light kit sets, so I want to put lighting all around here from the inside, and lighting, and then like inside here I want to do wires and hoses going across. So this will all be wires and hoses going across here. It's just too bland. And I'm thinking about using like those straws that you can pull apart and open up. You know how they're like, you know, kind of like you know, bendable, that kind of looks like a hose thing. Paint it more of a white, put a black stripe on it or something. Put it in here with some more real wires attaching into these poles and through the other side. And then have all my computer parts put up in here. You know, and I just want to put this, you know, like, try to make this look like it's been lived in, you know what I mean? That's one thing about the Falcons and stuff too. They don't really look like they've been lived in, you know? I want to see like accessories and parts and all this stuff to make it feel like it's a real live, you know, ship. So I will get some lighting in here, we'll get some good stuff, and it should come out looking really, really nice. But this is how she's coming along so far. So this is just my little update. Don't hold it too serious the way she looks right now, because by the time I get these next 3 steps of detailing in and the real objects in, like the screen and the real wires and stuff, it's not even going to look the same. It's going to be a whole new look to it. So I'm just trying to show you this guy in steps. I really love, you know, how this thing, you know, from certain points of view, you know, under certain light. I mean, this part almost, you know, it doesn't like shine, but you get the right light on it, and boom, it glows. So I'm getting like a lot of colors out of here, which is really awesome. And I'm really liking the worn up beatness of it. Still not sure if I want to tone down that grease right there, and I'm still not sure whether I am going to put a radar dish here or not. I mean, I believe the radar dish is custom to the Millennium Falcon. Han put that on. And I do believe the turret gun, too, is also custom for Han. I believe Han put that on, too. So I might even do a little bit of rearrange and put something else here and something else here. So I don't know yet, though. I'm looking at things and what I can do. I just want to make sure that I make this thing unique. This is not the Millennium Falcon. I want this to be the YT-1300. So, I want to thank all my subscribers for watching. I want to thank you for staying tuned and bearing with me with this. And, oh, I also have 2 comic packs I'll be opening today. Nothing major, just normal figures, but cool ones. So, stay tuned for that. You'll be able to catch that. So, I think I'm only going to put out like 3 videos today. I got some more coming out tomorrow. But, right now I'm going to play the slideshow. Check out the colors, check out the designs. And just say, you know, you like picture 1, picture 2, picture 3, picture 4, you know, blah blah blah. And I guess the most highest rated in my comments of the design will be the one that I pick. I might finesse it a little bit up, you know, because a couple little ideas I have too that I wouldn't mind doing. But I guess in my mind, I'm almost thinking of, you know, looking at the colors of this, I'm thinking almost like a green or a blue, but I think the green might go well with this, maybe even a yellow. I don't know yet. Black would go well too. But like, just you guys check out the pictures. This is going to be made by you guys, so you guys are going to pick how it's going to look. So let me know what you guys, what design you like the best, and I can start working on that. And thanks for checking out my mugs. Gotta love the Boba Fett mug, you know. What a way, you know, get up in the morning, have a nice cup of Boba Fett. Haha. Alright, you guys take care. Thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I could use your support. And I will catch you guys in the next video. It should be up in a couple hours. Alright, take care, guys.
Alright, let's get in the elevator. And hurry up, because the smell of that Mrs. Fields is killing me. Wrong floor. Stormtrooper Church.